Yeah, I made a whole joke in one of my recent videos about how journalists are scum. And the funniest thing is, and the funniest thing is, people like actually went crazy on me, on my ass. Like, how can you say all journalists are scum? That's disgusting. Would you rather a world with no journalists? Like, they kept going. They kept freaking going. It was insane. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how am I going to explain myself? They don't realize it's like an actual running joke of mine that I think journalists are scum. I get so many comments yelling at me about how the journalists are scum comment. I'm like, listen, not all journalists, just a lot of them. What do you want me to say? Yes, I saw the comments. Yeah, it's crazy. Listen, obviously not all journalists are scum. I just think some are. Like, a lot. Like, statistically, a high amount. Does that mean I would rather a world with no journalists? Obviously not. I think politicians are mostly scum. Does that mean I'd rather a world with no government? No. I'm not a fucking anarchist. Like, what do you want me to tell you? Like, what do you want me to say? Like, it's insane. Like, you can't make a joke anymore. Like, yes, you're right. I think politicians are generally corrupt. That said, I think having a government is important. Shocker! Yeah, alright. Ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. So you were wrong, Nux, and they was right, I guess. Nux getting canceled is part of the brand. It's not even fair. Like, like, dude, I'm just saying random shit. Lawyers too. Lawyers too. No, I think lawyers is not a good example. Lawyers is not a good example because I think lawyers are generally like scummy. But unlike journalists and politicians, I don't think lawyers should exist. I think that is a job that doesn't make any sense. I will never understand lawyers. Explain to me why you need someone to lie on stand to get your client fucking... Obviously not every area of law, but specifically like litigation lawyers. I don't understand it, bro. You have two people that are arguing, all right? Like, present the case to the judge, or in my opinion, judges. I think there should be multiple judges, an odd number of judges in every case. All right, you want to hear the Nux idea for a court system? All right, this is going to be awesome. All right, so this is okay, we're going to go fast cuz we have a lot to do. So let's first delete ABC. Always be Oh no, I clicked the wrong button. Okay. All right, good. All right, so good. So this is the Nux idea for a court system. Because you aren't good enough at defending yourself, so let the judge be the fucking decide that shit. All right, so this is my opinion for court lore, all right? So I think, here's the podium. All right, there's the podium. And you have 3 judges or more. 3 plus judges. Right? An odd number, multiple judges. The more judges, the better. So 3 plus judges. All right, these are your judges in their powdery wigs. Powdery wigs are not necessary, but definitely an aesthetic choice of all time. All right? So those are your 3 judges. All right? So, in my opinion, these are your 3 judges. They each get their own hammers because... okay, I'm never going to finish if I never finish this speech. All right, so the point is, so you get your 3 plus judges. All right? 3 plus. 3 plus judges. So you can have up to fucking however many judges you want, as long as you have an odd number of judges, but more than 3. All right? Okay. Now, here's the people in the jury. The 12 jurors over here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so here's the jury. Murder all of them. Not literally, but figuratively. We do not need jurors. Jurors are cringe. We do not need jurors. We could excise jurors from the court system. These people don't know fucking shit. They don't know what they're talking about. They're average dudes and dudettes, and I don't know why we need them. All right, so we got to get rid of them. That's first and foremost. All right, so we got to get rid of the jurors. The jurors suck. Then we need the over here is the witness box. All right, so here's your classic witness box over here with the witnesses. All right, that makes a lot of sense to get witnesses to testify and shit. And here you got the plaintiff and the defendant. Okay, the plaintiff and the defendant. So now, in the plaintiff and the defendant over here, they each make their arguments to the judges. The judges decide, and it's over. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Very hot take. I know. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that a crazy take? Wow. Wait, so where are the lawyers? No lawyers. What do you need lawyers for? This dude says, okay, where's my fucking mouse? All right. This dude says, oh, he stole $1,000 from me. He robbed me and stole $1,000. And this guy's like, nuh-uh. All right? So this is the argument. This guy says he stole $1,000. This guy says nuh-uh. Now, each of these guys will be like, all right, so I have video camera footage, and I have 3 witnesses, and this guy says I have an alibi. So this guy will bring up his alibi over here to talk, all right? This guy will bring in his witnesses and his fucking footage and all that shit, and then you'll have your 3+ judges, over here at the top, deciding the case. I know, it's crazy. I know, what a hot take. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane? Wait, you mean there isn't going to be like an insane amount of one random guy going up to the jurors and walking back and forth, doing his lawyer shtick, being like, my client is innocent, your jurors. If you'll find it in your heart not to jail an innocent man. And then you'll have like, in the fucking box in the background, you have like his 4 poor children that are going to be orphaned when this guy goes to jail. And they'll be like, no, Daddy, don't imprison Daddy. And the jurors will be like, oh, the poor children. All right, have I made myself clear? I think I've made myself clear. All right, this is the incredibly hot nuxanor take. All right, now if, let's say, they say that this guy needs to pay him back his $1,000, and this guy ends up thinking that it's completely invalid, he should have the right to sue these judges in a higher court, which has another 3 of like a higher level judges until it goes all the way up. That's my incredibly hot take. I think that's how the system should run. I don't like. Good idea, a bit of refinement. All right, obviously this needs a lot of refinement. Obviously it's not a good idea yet. But dude, why do you need lawyers to literally lie and obfuscate the world in order to convince jurors who have no idea what the laws are? All right, get fucking judges that actually know what the laws are. All right, and let them decide based on the evidence that both parties present. The end. You're going to make the victims face their attackers. You know how emotionally scarring that is? Victims are literally still facing their attackers. Right? Don't they literally still do that in court? They don't argue with each other. Neither of these people, okay, I want to make this clear, all right? These people, they're not talking to each other. No. They are talking to the judges. They each need to present their argument to the judges every single time. The end. Lawyers are literally financially motivated to lie. They are motivated to lie. But I am just an idiot blue man on the internet, and you can disagree with me, and I would be very, very eager to hear any opinion that you actually have. What a hot take. Not lie, obfuscate the truth. Oh, thank you so much. Wow, you're right. That is so different. Under the law, a defense lawyer cannot represent a client they know is guilty. Dude, obviously they don't know he's guilty because the client never directly admitted he's guilty. I mean, they think he's guilty, but they don't know he's guilty. They're just willfully ignorant, so therefore they're going to do everything in their power to twist the facts in order to convince a jury and emotionally manipulate a jury to thinking that he's innocent. You're so right. You're right. They don't know he's guilty. They didn't see it with their own eyes. That's not going to stop them from going in front of the jury and saying to the jury, you have been in such a similar position to him. He is just a man that's been dicked over by the system with 4 young children waiting for him to come home. If you find it within your heart to be human, say he's innocent. Then the jury wipes a tear from their eye and says he's innocent. Get out of here. Miss me with that shit. I have a lot of complaints about a lot of things. Have any of you noticed? Talk no jutsu. Lawyers. True. Lawyers are necessary to prevent the government from abusing its power. Literally untrue. The judge can still fucking say whatever the fuck they want. The jury exists to prevent the government from abusing its power. But that's why I think that there should be many stages of court system. I think that you could take judges to a higher court. And a higher court and a higher court. And the highest court will be like the main government court. And it'll have like fuck ton of judges. Odd number. And unless you can actually corrupt, you know, let's say you got 99 judges or whatever on the top court. There's no fucking way you're corrupting 45 judges, right? That's insane. Yeah, but anyway. U.S. court is 4 levels, and that makes sense. Have multiple levels of court. If you have a complaint with the first case, you bring it to the higher court. Lawyers are the mediators between the establishment and the individual. That's only in like criminal cases when it's like the state versus the defendant. Then the lawyers are the mediators. When it's like the state says that this person is a menace to society, right? So the menace to society person is going to sit there and the lawyer is going to be the mediator between him and the state. Because the state obviously is going to be using a lawyer against him. When it's between 2 citizens, it hardly counts? I don't know, man. Lawyers are the translators of the legal language. Oh, good point. The legal language. Yeah. It's bullshit. I hate that too. It's like, why do I need to send every contract that I sign? I need to send it to a lawyer to read it because I will never be able to understand it myself. It's literally a scam. It's a scam to give lawyers jobs. They should write the contracts in normal English that people speak, right? When you want to do a contract with someone, it's like, you are making an investment of $20,000 into this company where they will pay you back 7% of your income over the course of 6 years. Then a signature and a signature. That's what it should be. But no. It's a 40-page document of legalese that you will never understand. Again, I'm not hating on lawyers. We're living in a system that needs lawyers. I just don't like the system. Like, I don't like the idea that you literally cannot read contracts and understand them. Dude, I can't even open them. They're too small. So frustrating. Okay, I'm just clicking random buttons to try to create a document. It's gonna make me pay for like a fucking subscription. I know they will. Just skip all the steps. Just give me the... Oh my god. It's literally giving. This is insane. I don't think you realize how many steps there are just to actually see what a contract should look like. Okay, fuck this. Anyway, moving on. How will I get my hot babe lawyers in my area? True. Yeah, I know. They don't want you to be able to read it. It's part of the grift. It's part of the grift. I'm trying to open up like an actual template. But I literally can't. Like, I can't even find a template to open. Oh my god. Whatever. Here, you know what? I have an even better way to do this. This is an even better way to show you what I'm talking about. I'm trying to look at the I can't find anything. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's look at everyone's favorite company, Lunchly. All right, everyone's favorite company. Lunchly operates the site, and your use of the site is protected by the privacy policy. We are dedicated to protecting the privacy when you are using the site. The privacy policy applies only to the site. Once you enter another website, whether enter a link to the site or other methods, we are no longer responsible for the privacy practices of the linked site. Why the fuck do they need to say that in 12 sentences? You should review the privacy statements of those other websites. We reserve the rights to collect user data from the site, and the user and the site to track information as visitor interests, which may be used to enhance and improve the site in the future for marketing purposes, however, such as use to not generally improve identifiable information, generally no personality. Like, do you see what's even going on? Do you see what's happening? I'm just reading. Nothing was said yet, all right? Just saying. Like, this is insane. This is crazy.